Lilac is a popular landscaping tree which blooms in spring for about 2 weeks. It requires very little care, so it's really nice to have it in the garden. Hi, this is Ruchi, and let's talk about taking care of lilac and propagating it. By the way, you may have noticed that I not only talk about how to grow plants, but I also show you the progress of plants at every stage, which means it takes me months to produce a single video. For example, this video took me more than a year to produce because I wanted to show you every stage of the tree. But I think it is important for you to see every stage of the plant so that when you are growing it yourself, you can relate to it. So lilac is a deciduous tree. That means it drops its leaves in winters, and then in spring it starts to grow back again. It grows anywhere from 6 feet to 10 feet tall. It likes sunny location, meaning it can grow anywhere, but if you want good blooms, it's better if you plant it in a sunny location so that it gives you lot of blooms. The flowers appear in a cluster and they last anywhere from a week to 10 days. Once the flowers are spent, you can prune them off, but it's not necessary because the tree is not going to produce more flowers in this season. But if you want to do any pruning on this tree because maybe it is grown too tall or it has some dead wood or whatever, you should do it right after it finishes blooming. The reason is that lilac produces flowers on old wood, meaning the branches which are old. It does not produce flowers on fresh branches. So if you prune it right after it finishes blooming, it has about a year to grow new branches on which new flowers will come. If you pruned it in winters or fall, no more branches will grow because that's the time the plant or the tree is dormant, so you won't see many blooms. So just remember that if you want to do any pruning, you should do it right after it finishes blooming. And while it is in bloom, just water it every day so that the blooms don't fade away that quickly. And after that, you can reduce the watering. You can fertilize it in spring with some compost, and once in a year is enough. It doesn't need that much of fertilizer. As I said, it is pretty much maintenance free. You just do a little bit of watering once a year, you fertilize it, you prune it once a year, and it's good to go. So the best way to propagate this tree is by separating out the suckers that grow underneath the tree. That's how it grows a lot of new plants. So these plants are connected with the main plant through roots. So just make a circle around the sucker and just dig it up and plant it in a big planter along with the root. Now keep this plant in shade for at least 2 weeks so that it settles down, and then slowly move it out in the sun, and the whole summer long it will grow. So you should do this right in spring because that's the growth time. So if you transplant it, it will settle down maybe in few weeks and then it will start to grow. And then as winters arrive, it will shed all its leaves, and it's fine because that's how these trees work. But then in spring it will start to grow really vigorously, as you can see here. And then in the spring, when it is growing again, meaning the following spring, you can plant it anywhere you really want it to grow. So that's about it. You just dig up a sucker around the tree and plant it in a container and take care of it for a year. Next spring it is ready to be transplanted wherever you want it to grow it. Just make sure that whenever you are planting it, the location should be sunny, otherwise it is not going to produce blooms. So I hope this video was useful to you. If you have any questions, leave a comment and I'll try to answer as soon as possible. If you like this video, press the like button, subscribe to our channel, and don't forget to share it with your friends and family. And I'll see you next time. Happy gardening. Bye.